peace will reign in Red Rock Valley. It's been all of 5 years, Tex, since you hung those guns up there. Seems like only yesterday when you were sheriff of Red Rock. And now you'll probably move out of your law office and be the next territorial governor. Yes, sir? For years, we've had peace and prosperity. Ever since Tex here captured the Kern boys and sent them to prison.
We're not behind bars now. We're here.
Keep your hands on top of the table. All of you.
You took these guns away from us once. Now we're taking them away from you.
You're going to cash in, Texane. And so is everybody else around here that don't do what we say.
From now on, we're ruling. By right of might.
I'm afraid you're wrong.
Shooting at you, Homer. I'm the pigeon they're after.
Hey, Wyatt, you old scallywag. Say, how's all my friends at the ranger station?
Well, fine, Pan, but they kind of miss you.
Dave, I want you to meet Tex.
Tex Haynes, by golly, I'm glad to see you.
Hey, some of the outlaws coming this way.
Hey, what's that?
Homer?
Homer?
Mm-hmm.
Homer's Panhandle's carry a pigeon. You see, Panhandle works for this telegraph company. Belongs to Jane Deering. Or did belong to her before the Kern boys took over.
Well, if you're working for a telegraph company, what are you packing that thing around for? Hey, looks like a message tied to its foot.
Well, it is. That's a call for help.
Panhandle doesn't trust this telegraph contraption he works for. Says it isn't practical. Never be a success. That's why he's keeping Homer.
Well, that's right. Someday that telegraph's going to break down. Then I'll send this pigeon to the relay station to get help.
Hey, that's my horse heading for the barn.
Oh, you want to try to make it?
Yeah.
Out the back way.
Where do you think you're going?
In that telegraph office.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. That company belongs to me.
Not anymore, it don't.
He gets a chance to yell, we're sunk.
Let's give him the Texas shot.
He must have been mighty tired, Mr. Merrick. He went right to sleep.
Yeah. I hope my wife is all right.
Oh, Mrs. Matt, I'm so glad you're here.
My husband and I were in town. We got separated.
Oh, don't worry. He'll be along soon. Have you seen Tex?
Sam Turner was just by and said Tex got captured in town.
There you are. You can't see nothing, you can't hear nothing, and you can't say nothing. Boy, you'd have been a wiser monkey if you'd have stayed out of here. See, if one of them can nose in here, it won't be long till we'll have them piled up like cordwood over there.
Hey, what do you suppose they're doing with all those prisoners?
Same as they did before. The last time the Kern gang took over this town, they grabbed off ranches, cattle, crops, and even gold mines. I spent almost a year working for them in my own mine. Well, I was there when Tex rounded them up. And now they're doing the same thing again.
When Barton Rad escaped, I was sent out to bring him in.
You've been following them a long way across the country, huh?
Yeah. This is the first time I met up with them. Now it's my job to put them back behind bars.
I'm a great believer in the strength of unity, Dave. I kind of feel we should handle this thing together. It's a much bigger job than it was the last time when I did it alone.
Now, look here, Dave. You do like Tex says. It ain't gonna do no good just hanging them guns back on the wall unless we round up every outlaw in this territory.
I'm agreed. We'll work together.
Fine, that makes 4 of us. Hey, we're beginning to look like a crowd.
Well, maybe we are a crowd, but we ain't big enough to attack that Kern gang.
They're coming in here to bed down their horses.
That's that Mountain Canary Haynes. I recognize his voice.
Let's get it.
By the glow of candlelight, when you say your prayer tonight,
All clear?
please remember me.
Open the doors wide.
To the stars at home still shine, are the lips I love.
There's more coming. We can't get out with the horses.
What are we gonna do about it?
Well, we're not going to leave them.
Please remember me. Darling, I still love you, though I'm far away. Darling, will you wait for
All right, Canary, reach.
I'll be home someday.
That's one voice that won't fool us again.
Did you kill him?
No, there was nothing but a voice on a wax wheel, so I busted it.
Ah.
Have you seen my husband?
He's safe, Mrs. Merritt. Or he will be if I can figure some way of getting him out of that barn.
Will you think of me tonight by the glow of candlelight when you say your prayer?
I thought you
tonight?
said you busted that thing.
Well, I did.
Remember
Still going.
me.
Wait a minute. That ain't no gramophone, that's him.
Please remember me.
They're gone.
Darling, I love you. Darling, will you wait for me? Soon the sun will shine again. Clouds will drift
Where do you think you're going?
Grabbed Larkin and hog-tied him in the barn.
And knocked off Torin when we drove him out.
You know, I had a dead beat on that ranger, and my gun misfired.
Who was with him?
We got Frank Merritt.
Well, we didn't take these guns off the wall for nothing. We'll teach them a lesson.
For every one of our boys, we'll get plenty of them.
Better take a last look at your cabin, Merritt. You won't be seeing it for a long time.
You saw what happened to your husband. He got a bad case of lead poisoning.
Caught it from the company he was keeping. And that's what'll happen to the rest of the men around here. Unless you persuade them to tell their men folks to work for us.
I'll tell them what to do.
I sure hope there's some folks at that relay station.
Like somebody's trying to talk to you.
I'd send you, Homer, if you could talk, but I'm saving you for a special call for help. I ain't gonna get caught in the woods with my socks down. Oh, Jim. Oh.
As long as you work for me, you men ain't got nothing to worry about. You're going to be well paid. I'm setting up a printing press right now to run off some new territorial money. Now you can climb down.
Hey, why didn't you answer my call?
I tried to, Panhandle, but you didn't hear me.
Well, maybe I pulled out my stakes too soon. See, I saw them Kern boys kill Merritt. They had some others in the wagon looked like it was going to meet the same fate. They ain't no use trailing, Dave. This ain't no one-man job.
Frankly, I don't know what else we can do. We've talked to a lot of ranchers, and they're all scared to death to join us.
I don't understand it. The ranchers seem to think the easiest way out is to work with the outlaws.
Well, some of the folks refuse to work. Shows everybody hasn't lost their fighting spirit.
Maybe not, but when they quit, they lost their bread and butter.
Sometimes there are things that are more important than bread and butter.
Just what, for instance?
The right to think for yourself. Do what you want to do. If the Kern boys had their way...
Yeah, what?
Well, you'd be working for them. And if you tried to quit, they'd shoot you.
I better get busy here. I don't want to get shot. Hey, what am I worrying about? I ain't working for them.
Not yet. What are we going to do, Tex?
Our forefathers decided that far some years ago. This is a free country where nobody can set themselves up as absolute ruler and force other people to do their bidding.
Them's my sentiments exactly.
Mine too, Tex. That's what our kinfolks fought for. And so will we.
You men are willing to fight for what is right because it's expected of you.
That's true.
Well, all right, why shouldn't it be true for women?
It should. And as our country grows, more and more you'll find men and women marching and fighting side by side.
Mrs. Mary.
Panhandle has already told us what happened, Mrs. Merritt. I don't suppose there's much we can say, is there?
Yes, there is, Tex. With those outlaws roaming the hills, we didn't have much time to say the proper words. Now, I thought maybe you'd...
There's gloom around the ranch house tonight. There's gloom in the old corral. My heart is blue and so lonesome too. I said goodbye to my pal. He's gone up the trail. His old guitar is still. He's gone to join a heavenly band and led by Buffalo Bill. ride on the golden shore. He's gone up the trail. His old guitar is filled. He's gone to join a heavenly band that's led by Buffalo Bill.
My husband's taking the long trail, but we ain't. We're here to help you fight.
This will be a start, Mr. Wyatt.
Swear us in.
Well, I never heard of women rangers.
See, I had a pistol pack at Grandma.
Ever heard of Joan of Arc?
For Molly Pitcher, she did all right with her gun.
If men can carry guns, Mr. Wyatt, so can women.
You're right, Mrs. Merritt. All right, I'll swear you in.
Say, when this battle starts, how are we going to know friend from foe?
Put the men in ranger outfits. Then there won't be no mistake. Start swearing us in, Mr. Wyatt.
By the authority of the territorial governor, I hereby declare created a body of the law to be known as the Territorial Rangers. And by the same act, I herewith administer the oath of loyalty to you citizens who make up this first enlistment. Do you solemnly swear to uphold the law and authority invested in you?
I do.
Hi, Rad. What'd you learn?
Well, one of the ranchers that's working with us told me they're having a meeting tonight, but I can't find out where.
Won't do 'em no good to me. We got most of the men prisoners, and we outnumber the rest of them 2-1.
Yeah, but they're forming a law enforcement body, and they're going to use a telegraph line.
That line won't do 'em no good. Don't run nowheres except to the mining camp. When we were here before, Rad, we rode pony. The telegraph's quicker. That's why I didn't tear it down. Jane Deering is going to operate it for us. Better bring her in tomorrow.
Now, telegraph keys will be established at several of the ranches along the line. You'll all be taught the simple code signal. And when the hour arrives and the call comes through, ride to the relay station between Red Rock and Gold Mountain for final instructions.
Many of the citizens are joining up with us, but we're not waiting. We're striking our first blow tonight. Nobody works in the mines at night, so we can go ahead.
All of you understand what to do.
We know what to do, but some of our friends are held prisoners. Why not release them at the same time?
Well, to do that now would cause a lot of them to be killed. Let's follow the original plan. Enough that tonight we keep the outlaws from stealing what belongs to us. When the right time comes, we'll wipe them out. Rogers, you take your men and hit the Lone Rock mine, and hit it hard. Morgan, you handle the pine tree digging. Crandall, you take the Silver Queen. You take over the Big Four mine. Good luck. We'll take the Merritt mine.
I'll open for 10.
10 and 10 better.
No gunshots.
How many cards?
I'll take 2.
I'll play these.
Hey, did you hear something?
Hear what?
Sound like somebody prowling around outside.
Yeah. You know, you always manage to throw the game every time I get a pat hand.
No, I heard somebody.
What they doing over at Lone Rock? Running 24 hours?
There ain't nobody working in the mines at night. That didn't sound like shooting down the face of a tunnel to me.
We'd better get a hold of Shade and find out what's going on. Those explosions we heard must have been other mines.
Well, what are we going to do now? We can't get our hands on no gold.
It means we'll just have to work the men harder to clear out the tunnel.
But the work of Tex Haynes and our ranger we're fighting.
We'll take care of them. Then the rest of the hombres around here be eating out of our hands.
Say, that's pretty good-looking money, if I do say so myself.
On the next bunch we print, I want my picture on it.
Hey, could we have some little bills made with my picture on it, too?
Texas knows you're true, Ranger. You watch what desire do, Ranger. Courage in the beat of your faithful Mustang's feet. Ride, Ranger, ride. Ride, Ranger, ride. From Red River to the sea, you have written history. Ride, Ranger, ride. You're a loyal Texas son, and she needs you, everyone. Ride, Ranger, ride. Ride, Ranger, ride. You have conquered every foe since 100 years ago. Ride, Ranger, ride. Our old Ranger known you a pledge to carry on. Ride, Ranger, ride.
Suppose we break up here. We're getting kind of close to town.
Jane, you better stay with Miss Merritt for a while.
All right.
Panhandle will be there to look out after you. Dave and I have a little riding to do in the morning.
You know, Tex, a surprise attack might turn the trick.
No harm in trying.
Signal for you to gather the ranchers will come over this key. Now, we've hooked up enough ranches to get word to every man and woman when we need them. And Jane has answered every one of our calls. Something ain't tight enough here. What'd I do with my pliers?
How are you, Miss Merritt?
Just fine. Learning all about this here wire.
All hooked up, huh?
Sure thing.
Yeah, that's funny. She don't answer.
Who don't answer?
Jane.
Jane? Oh, we thought she was here with you.
No, she went to the relay station to make sure my messages was coming through.
We know you're going to use a telegraph to call the ranchers together. We brought you here to force their hand. The ranger will call them now, and they'll ride right into a trap.
use in hanging around here. We might as well follow the boys. Jane, but there's something wrong. She's having trouble getting her message through.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Pretty smart, ain't you?
She's a prisoner at Red Rock. Said not to try to rescue her because it was a trap.
We ain't afraid of no traps. This is a showdown. I'll get my group together.
Good. I'll signal the ranchers. The boys should be at the relay station now. I'll call them there. Here, that's my private property.
Oh. Watch him and see that he doesn't bend it.
He won't fix no war while I'm here. Wait a minute. What are you going to do?
Going to have me some fried pigeon.
I'm hungry. I like fried pigeon, too.
Oh, I hate to do this to you, Homer, but I've got to wring your old neck. George, it ain't going to hurt you much, though. Oh, now, ain't that too bad? You got away.
You go get the bird, and we'll both have fried pigeon.
Yeah, but one pigeon ain't enough for both of us.
You ain't very hungry anyway, are you?
Well, not very.
Of course, Tex, you know, we're just acting on a hunch that something's happened to her.
That's a pretty good hunch, don't you think?
Hey, look.
Poor Homer. Well, guess I'd better clean my frying pan.
it sure takes you a long time to scrub a skillet.
Sanitation, my boy, sanitation.
I never heard of it. Hurry up. I'm hungry.
Tex, it might be best to let those outlaws think their plan is working perfectly. Folks, we're heading for Red Rock. And I might as well tell you, they're waiting for us.
Norton and the rancher on the West Ridge got the signal. They're riding for Red Rock.
Get most of these horses off the street, Brad. We'll make it look as though we wasn't expecting them. You better place the men so we can pour lead into them from every direction.
Oh, come on. That's clean enough.
Yep, it sure is. So bright you can see yourself in it.
You can, can't you? Hey, I'm right pretty, ain't I?
Yeah. But you can't see nothing but stars in this one. Hey, here's your first prisoner, boys. Watch him. Hey, you can quit playing possum now, Homer. Go on home. Peace, bud. Sleep in peace.
Panhandle!
Well, I'm so happy to see you. I could kiss you, Miss Jane. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gosh. She's just a weak female. She needs a big, strong man like me to take care of her.
Whenever a few men try to take over the rights of honest citizens, they always fail.
They sure do. Especially if the honest citizens help them along a little with their failing.
So long as these two guns hang here, peace will reign in Red Rock Valley.